Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
You are what you watch.
Hello, good evening. Ako po si Harry Tambuatco. Ako po tumatakbo for Congress sa Muntinlupa. Before we start, I am going to have only 10 minutes because what I've done is I am making sure I do not violate the election laws. After all, should I win, I, like most of the others, those who violate most especially, are going to have to swear to the very Constitution that they violated. Alam niyo po, a short critique sa mga napapanood ko mga forum sa mga malalaking TV networks. Ladies and gentlemen, politics is serious business. And if you're going to put ati-atihan and dancers and sexy girls and all this kalokohan and all this subjective talk, why? Are you trying to entertain the viewers? And if the viewers don't have time because it's not entertaining enough, so be it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think politics is not serious business and you make a go for it like it's just entertainment, well, after all, the Senate's full of entertainers, no? Then only you will suffer the consequence of this act called entertainment when these people sit in Congress and or the Senate. Ganun po mangyayari niyan. So, if a candidate is willing to talk to you, assuming he even has a legislative agenda or an administrative agenda for those who are running for the executive position, we should make the time, make the effort to listen and critique, ask questions if necessary to make sure that your vote is correct. Gawin yung tama po ang boto nyo, hindi kasi nasasayahan kayo, natutuwa kayo. Politics is serious business, and unless you think the way of governance in this country is a joke, so be it. Then be taken for a ride. Or be serious, and make sure your candidates are also serious. I'm running for Muntinlupa for those viewers who are from that area. I can't ask others outside the district, of course. We only have one congressional seat in the 2 districts we have in Muntinlupa. My legislative agenda, much to my despair, no? Gusto ko marinig yung mga agenda ng mga ibang contestants ko. Wala naman po ako naririnig. Ako po may isa lang agenda, main agenda. Kasi po, out of 9 barangays that we have in Muntinlupa, 8 are exposed to what we call Laguna de Bay. That's a beautiful bay. The problem is taon-taon po napipinsala ang taon bayan dyan. For the rich that live in Ayala, Alabang, and the Philinvest areas, and the gated villages outside the 8 barangays, it's no big deal. Tama po yun. Di naman kayo tinatamaan ng baha. Baliwala. Pero sa mga tinatamaan po ng baha, ang mangyayari niyan, ang question po ay kung hindi ay kung gagawin, aayusin. The question is only when. If we don't fix it now, we will fix it tomorrow. Ang naiiba lang, kung 3 billion ngayon yan naabutin, next 3 years aabutin yan 10 billion na. Ganun lang naman po yun eh. We have to address Laguna de Bay. We have to stop the flooding. It's called destruction to property, if not lives, that are happening year after year. Can you imagine a flood where it takes 3 to 6 months to subside? Can you imagine the dengue, the feces, the dirt that comes in from the flooding? Can you imagine what happens to these people who live there? And just because you're not the one who suffers it, parang baliwala. No, excuse me. They're your neighbors. Not only that, that flood water, if left unchecked, will climb up to the main streets in the area, to the national road, and eventually into the gated villages that are more fortunate. Ganun po mangyayari niya without question. Now, I only have 5 minutes left to go, so I'm going to try and explain to you very quickly ano yung legislative agenda. I wish to build, first, an association among the congressmen that will be sitting. The congressmen that are exposed to the very districts exposed to the Bay. When you have this association, we will get what we call the political will from Malacanang to allow us to build a circumferential tollway, skyway sa tubig po, hindi sa lupa. So it will go around Laguna de Bay. It will be about 2-3 stories high. We will get foreign funding, build, operate, own. It will have a business model because of the toll. It will now create what we call the spillway. How? Because the person, the company that will build this, the foreign funding that will come in and pay for this infrastructure we will force them on the term of reference to build a spillway to protect their investment as well. Can you imagine as you build the spillway, as you build the tollway, itong in circumferential skyway, paikot ng Laguna de Bay, ang gamitin po nating filling material ay galing sa tubig. We don't have to dredge and not know where to throw it. We will dredge and use this filling material together with steel and cement as we build this new highway. As it is, South Superhighway, just like EDSA, the density will increase without a doubt, just like the NLEX, soon the SETEX, and even the new, soon-to-open Tarlac, Pangasinan, La Union Tollway. We will require a second and alternative skyway, which is this one, the Laguna Skyway. Kayang-kaya po gawin yan. At pag ginawa po natin yan, hindi lang titigil yung taon-taon na pinsala, magdadagdag po tayo ng bagong komersyo. Why? The movement of goods from the south will now be made available in the NCR region. Travel between all the different areas in the opposite sides, like Binongonan to Muntinlupa, Taguig to Pagsanghan, from Parañaque all the way to Paete. Imagine 20, 25 minutes. Can you imagine the whole new areas that you will open up for even residents? Because what happens, hindi naman pwede gamitin yung lupa katabi ng Laguna de Bay kasi brackish yung water. That's perfect for land use for residential. After all, we are always running out of land in the NCR. Ladies and gentlemen, ako po si Harry Tambuatco. It's number 5. There's only 5 people running. I'm the youngest. I belong to the Angkapatiran Party. I am against vote buying, of course, and election spending. I don't see anyone on the streets talking to the people. Incidentally, the last 3-4 weeks I've been campaigning. And I thought I would be meeting a lot of the other candidates. I guess people enjoy motorcades standing in front or on top of mobile carriers so that they don't have to go down to the street to meet the people. I don't have the moving vans, the moving vehicles with the distorted loud sounds of repetitive and redundant sounds that have jingles and whatnot. I come to you as an independent candidate. Kami po sa Kapatiran, we are against dynasties. Actually, personally, I'm even against re-electionists. I believe re-electionists should not campaign. And if the people believe that that candidate should be good enough and should be reinstalled, all he need do is register for candidacy. As far as elections, wag na muna. Kung magaling ka naman, kukunin ka ng tao para mapagbigyan niyo yung taong bayan. Ang tawag po dyan sa Article 2, Section 26, equal opportunity for public service, hindi for personal service. Maraming salamat po. I hope that you will think of me when the election comes. I bring to you competence, vision, and the future. Maraming salamat po. My name is Harry.